We welcome and thank you for attending the second annual Ambassadors of Harmony Foundation Gala. On a cold December night in 1963, a small group of men who loved to harmonize came together and formed a brand new choral ensemble, which they called the Daniel Boone Chorus. They couldn't have known on that snowy evening that 55 years later their small gathering would grow into a world-renowned international championship men's chorus, 120 voices strong, with a new name that reflects a loftier mission: the Ambassadors of Harmony. The Ambassadors believe in the power of harmony in music to foster harmony among people. Like true ambassadors, they have sought to live that message and bring it to our community, our country, and our world. In particular, they have made it their calling to bring that message to the youth of our communities. Our most recent youth initiative, now in its second year, is AcaFest, a one-day festival for high school and college a cappella groups from the St. Louis metro area to perform for one another. There are no judges, no scores, just a day of a cappella fun, culminating with a performance by the Ambassadors of Harmony and pizza party for all the participants. Have a listen to some of the fantastic talent that crossed the AcaFest stage. At one of the festivals, a teacher approached the ambassadors about coming into her school to help form a barbershop quartet among her students. And as a result, Project Harmony was born. Members of the Ambassadors of Harmony partner with the teachers to create, coach, and provide performance opportunities for middle and high school quartets. The program is wildly popular with music educators, whose programs have been enhanced by the addition of an active quartet within their school. In 2013, the Ambassadors created the Recruits Chorus to provide an outlet for younger singers who want to participate in a choral ensemble but are unable to meet the demands of a chorus like the Ambassadors of Harmony. Last year, we were able to extend that opportunity to more young singers by making the Recruits a co-ed ensemble. One of the great aspects of the Recruits is that it provides an educational platform whereby the students not only sing, but also conduct warm-ups, lead section rehearsals, and learn important administrative skills, thus preparing them to become future musical leaders and educators. Just 3 weeks ago, the Recruits were in Orange County, California, where they competed at the International Youth Chorus Festival. We are thrilled to announce that they were one of only 2 ensembles that received a superior rating.
With a rating of superior, the Recruits!
Over 15 years ago, the Ambassadors instituted Acapalooza, an a cappella music festival for high school students. Every September, 1,200 students, 600 boys and 600 girls, from over 30 area high schools come to the University of Missouri St. Louis to learn and rehearse 2 songs and enjoy a concert featuring UMSL ensembles and the Ambassadors of Harmony, all within the course of a school day. One of our most exciting youth programs is Acapalooza Summer. For 4 days, high school students from across the country come together to revel in the joy of singing, led by some of the world's most prominent names in a cappella music. The students grow as musicians and form lifelong friendships as they prepare for a culminating concert in front of 1,600 people at the magnificent Two Hill Performing Arts Center. Thanks to the generous donations from last year's gala, the Ambassadors of Harmony Foundation was able to award $28,000 in scholarships to students who otherwise would never have been able to attend a camp such as this. As a result, over 170 students were able to come to Acapalooza Summer 2017. That is a full 70 more students than the prior year. The profound impact that Acapulco Summer has had on the lives of young people can best be expressed by the campers themselves.
Well, when I first arrived, I was about 20 minutes late after check-in, so that was fun. And I missed meeting my roommates, and I was kind of like, oh, look at me, I'm the late person, gonna be the odd one out. Singing and getting to meet people, like it was really fun singing like with so many people with such versatile talents, because you had some people, they were rappers, you had other people, they were like super operatic singers, and they had other people who did the radio, I'm a pop star. It was just great to meet so many different people.
Being a part of Acapulco was definitely a good experience for me, and I definitely took a lot away from it. The one thing that I do remember fondly was tags. I wasn't very familiar with barbershop lingo before, but first thing that I go to in the camp, everybody was just doing tags. And I'm like, what are they doing? They just all would get together and just sing this random thing. I'm just like, do they just know this off the top of their head? Like, I don't know what they're doing. The one thing that I do remember that definitely was a confidence booster was when we were doing the auditions for Alexander Hamilton. And I love Hamilton. Let me get that. I'm very upset that I don't have Hamilton tickets at the moment at the Fox. I'm working on it. And I wanted to be George Washington. What is it? Moved in with the cousin committed suicide. I want to do that part. And so I went out and did that part, and I knocked it out of the park, got the call back and everything, and I ended up getting the part.
For me, as a result of Acapulco and recruits, I've gained more confidence in singing for people without the rest of a chorus. Like, if somebody would come up and ask us to sing as a quartet a certain song or a part of one of our songs, I'd be fine with doing it. If 2 years ago, if you'd asked me, I'd be like, no way am I doing that ever.
Friday, everybody was super excited about the concert. Everything was coming together, and it was just, that was a fun day because we got to do our skits for each other and just laughed a lot. And then the concert rolls around, and the concert went amazing. It was so much fun to sing and then cheer on everybody else. I think I stood up for every single song. And then at the end, the curtains come down, and I'm standing in the middle of the third row, and I suddenly feel this wave of people come running at me towards Debbie and Jim, and I'm just doing all I can not to fall over. And then everybody's screaming and hugging, and it was just like the coolest thing ever.
If I could just say one thing, it would be 2 words, and that would be thank you. Through your generous contributions and donations, kids like me have this opportunity that has been given to us to go celebrate a passion of ours, which is music, which I think is a very unifying theme that all of us share. And honestly, I don't think that I would be the same person that I am today if it wasn't for Acapulco Summer.
I want to thank the ambassadors for helping Acapulco happen and giving out scholarships, because if it weren't for the fact that they gave scholarships, we wouldn't have been able to go, because there's 3 of us. So it's a lot more money than it normally would have been for one human being. So we are so grateful to them for inspiring us and then helping us be able to fulfill our dreams of singing with them and singing barbershop like that, in that special way.
I'd like to say a really big thank you to the Ambassadors of Harmony and the people who have donated to the cause, because we've all benefited so much from it. Like, I've gotten to sing with so many people, and also it brought so many other people to me so I could sing with them. And I think that's really great, that sharing of music. Music is important to me, and it's so important to other people too. And the fact that we can come together and make music is just really wonderful.
Music has the power to change lives. The Ambassadors of Harmony and the Ambassadors of Harmony Foundation are dedicated to educating, inspiring, and unifying people through music. We're a nonprofit organization that depends on the support and partnership of friends like you to preserve and build upon the work we've begun. Your contributions are helping to change the lives of young people right here in our community. Together, we can educate. Together, we can inspire. Together, we can unify. Together, we can be Ambassadors of Harmony.
This place
place was the best experience I've ever had.